that dress off yet!" she screamed at Jeremy. She knew he was in there sulking and trying to plan an escape. "After this, we'll go get some lunch, wherever you like." She tried to coax him out of the dressing room before he viciously ruined her dress. The monster had decided that she had liked the dress that Jeremy was modeling for her, and she decided that she would try this one on for herself. As much as she detested undressing in the public dressing rooms, it was always the same. She would enter the dressing room, and the attendant would get a horrific look upon her face and run out without even saying as much as, "I gotta go." Then she'd choose out a little dressing area to change in and begin removing her clothes. People would stammer helplessly, "What is that smell? Ooh, it smells like rotten eggs." "No, it smells like urine in an old person's home or retirement home. Ooh, or throw up that's been sitting around molding for weeks. No, it smells like an old cheese sandwich with rotten mayonnaise mixed up with some baby's diarrhea crap. Ew." The monster knew it was all true. She'd heard it so many times before, but she kept changing proudly. She knew they'd discover her there soon and flee for their lives before they gathered a look at her gruesome monster body. "That smell! It's a monster! Ah!" They'd stammer and scream. They'd run away, describing the monster among themselves. "Ew! Did you see that hair on that thing? Big, brown, frizzy hair was sticking out all over the place." "Yeah, and all the pimples and sweat, it stunk so bad, and I thought I was going to heave." "Me too! Ooh! I was totally gagging till I got out of there. I ripped my dress off when I was trying it on and just left it in the floor trying to get her out of there." "You did? I still have mine on. Oh my God, you stole it." They'd laugh. Everyone's lives were filled with joy after seeing the monster. Their lives were absolutely great compared to being a big, ugly, stinking monster. She struggled and wrestled and trying to get out of the dress and into the new one. "Jeremy, will you help me with the zipper?" she said nicely. She was being nice for once, because the dress had hypnotized her, making her feel sexy momentarily. Jeremy could tell she felt sexy, and once again he was disgusted. He pinched the zipper between his forefinger and thumb carefully while grimacing and tried cautiously not to touch her, so as not to give her any feelings of pleasure. "Thank you," she said kindly and smiled at him like she'd seen other women do in the soap operas that she watched on TV or saw at the movies. Once again, like always, Jeremy tried to think of an evil thought, but only drew a blank because he couldn't think of anything to describe how much he hated. A flood of curse words were only like baby babble compared to the fury of hatred he was feeling. "It looks good on you," he lied, somehow lied to her, made him feel better and soothed his pulsing nerves. Besides, he reasoned with himself for lying, "She'll buy it, and I can get some lunch." Jeremy could get a little irritated when he was hungry. "If I get something to eat, I'll feel better," he thought to himself. The monster confused Jeremy's "it looks good on you" and heard "you look good" instead. She hurried to change into her clothes and get Jeremy's credit card to buy the dress. She hurried to the counter and the sales girl asked, Did you find everything all right? And then started rigging up the dress. She looked Jeremy over, wondering how he was in this situation, and smiled, because it wasn't happening to her. The monster had made another person happy. She handed Jeremy back his credit card and said, "Have a nice day," robotically. "That sales girl is the kind of monster I need," Jeremy thought to himself, and Glenley walked with his monster out to the SUVs. Why don't we just make something at home to eat? The monster suggested plainly, confirming the lie she had told Jeremy earlier to get him out of the dress. "I want to get home and get ready for my party tonight," she explained her selfishness to Jeremy. She knew he wouldn't try to argue with her because her voice was like poison to Jeremy's soul, and with every word he died a little more. She slowly sucked the power from his spirits with her soft words, and inflamed his rage with her harsh ones. Jeremy was so terribly psychologically defeated, and it was a real fix for the monster. The name of the game was Share Her Monster Pain. "Change into your Batman outfit!" she yelled at Jeremy when she got home, giving him just enough energy to do so. She yelled, "Now!" just for an added boost. The monster started fixing her stringy hair immediately when she got home. She combed the tangles with her brush, 50 strokes on each side. She had carefully counted as the cheap brush pulled knots from her hair like a combine tractor, pulling ears and corn from the stalks and throwing the big knots in the basket on the floor of the bathroom. She called Jeremy to come and clean the soil tub. It had a big black greasy ring of dirt, same as every day. "I can't stand the nasty bathtub, Jeremy," the monster complained. She had him pick up her soiled garment and sweep and mop the bathroom floor. "Clean that toilet too, Jeremy!" she screamed. "Clean the toilet too." This is the end of part 4. Jeremy and the One-Eyed Monster. This is the end of part 1 of Jeremy and the Two-Eyed or One-and-a-Half Lazy-Eyed Monster.